Hello, everyone. Today I declare the collector's edition of Ori and the Will of the Wisps to be the best physical copy collector's edition that you can buy in the year 2020. So when the first Ori game came out, The Blind Forest, in 2015, I waited a little bit because at first you couldn't buy it physically. You could just buy a digital download and play it that way. Nothing wrong with that, but when I really do like a game, I do appreciate having a physical copy form that I can, fuck around with a little bit. I can open it up and I can poke around. Most likely never to play the game, never to listen to the soundtrack, never to look at the art book. But I spend some bucks, I throw it up on the shelf, and I say, hey, look what I got. Hey, check it out, I got Ori. Yo, you thought you could only play it digitally? Well, guess what, fuckface? So when I found out that Ori Will of the Wisps was out and ready to play, I was very excited. Not only because the game looked fantastic, but also because, man, that's a game I would definitely want to have on my video game gaming shelf. But I had mixed feelings. The fact that it was launching right on Game Pass, that I could just play it free of charge, minus the shitty ass monthly subscription, I was very happy and I wanted to play. But then I was thinking to myself, god damn, that really ruins and upsets the chances of this game having a physical copy that I can go pick up at the store. To align it right up with the original, The Blind Forest. So after completing the game, I was like, you know what, let me look up online and see what they say. I was in there, I was typing together, I said, when will there be a physical release of... Guess what? Shit already came out. You can buy a physical copy. A standard release for around $30, I believe. And then this big old mumbo jumbo for $49.99. That's a little bit more than the original price, but it's goddamn worth it. And I'm gonna show you why. Okay, here it is. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Oh, so majestic and magical. What a fantastic looking game we have right here. Honestly, I am very pleased with the way it looks and the way it is. I would have probably just bought the regular old edition for $29, but then I saw the collector's edition, I saw pictures of it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. And it doesn't really have anything to do with what's inside, honestly. I like it because it's a big, fat motherfucker. Look at that thing, fat as it gets. Actually, if you take this bad boy and you compare it to other collector's edition games, the girth, the big fatness that this thing has, and the way it displays itself on a shelf is very impressive. So the fact that this thing is a little beyond being chubby, big boned, or husky, this thing's just plain old fat. I like it. And the first thing you're going to notice is that it has a little sleevey. Nice protective sleeve. It's almost like a book cover. The sleeve's pretty nice. It has some artwork on the back, and it tells you, some bullshit like, hey, it's a journey that's going to be a one you never forget. It's an unraveling, mystical travel fest. It also shows you right in there what you get in the collector's edition. It tells you got the steelbook case, you got the game disc, you got the art book, which is only in English. So for all you people out there that can't speak the English, I say go ahead and get yourself a Rosetta Stone and start learning that shit, because you'll be able to read the fantastic little excerpts that they have in here about the art in Ori and the Will and the Wisps. Totally worth learning the language just for that. A piano collections music CD. Great. And an original soundtrack music MP3 download. But I just want you guys to know, to read down in the fine print, it does say that you must accept the terms, and you have to download everything by February 11th, 2021, or you're fucked. I don't like the sleevey for a couple of reasons. I don't like the big old green slab that says Xbox One. I'm completely fine with them saying that it's, it's only on Xbox and the PC. But, kind of looks shitty. So let's get rid of this thing. Yeah. Now we're talking. This is just beautiful. It really does look like a book. I wonder if they were trying to go for like an old style, like hardcover storybook or something like that. You got your beautiful gold font. that shows Ori, and then it says, you know, the rest of the shit. Then it says there's a feather right below. Because of feather, there's a character who's a bird. Bird's got feathers, Ori, nature. It all comes together. It all makes sense. The gold is actually kind of shiny, which I don't know what that means, but it looks pretty nice, and I'm okay with it. All right. And then you open this bad boy up. Actually, let's make this exciting. You open this bad boy up. Hey. Oh, there's nothing fucking in there. Sorry about that, everybody. I completely forgot why I took the shit out of the box. I realized when I first opened this bad boy up, it's really, really hard to yank the shit out of the box. It's in there real tight and snug. So I was worried that if I was going to be, like, you know, yanking it out, putting it back in, yanking it out, that I was going to rip something. I was going to fuck something up. I was going to rip the plastic, mess up the seams. I didn't want to do that. So while I'm going to probably just put it back in there and never touch it ever again, I did keep it out for the purpose of this video. Also, a good thing to note is that when you take the game out or the art book, you'll notice that it has a nice pulley tabby paper clippy thingy, which should help, you know, get that sucker out without messing anything up. For me, I was still worried. I was pretty confident that I was gonna fuck something up, so I got it out once and I wasn't messing with it anymore. Let's start with the steel book. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. So the steel case is pretty much all you see anymore. It has the exact same design. It opens up the same way that I feel not too confident about when I keep on doing it. Like some tabby thing's gonna snap or click off and be gone forever. It's gonna really fuck it up. But either way, with that being said, it's very pretty. Right in here, you got some forms, some paperwork, which is nice. You still don't get a goddamn regular old manual, but I'm gonna let that slide because they give you an art book. You got the game right here. So you got the regular game, Ori. It pops on out. Oh, that scares me sometimes, you know. And then we got the piano collection, music by Gareth Coca. I think I'm saying his name right. It's a pretty sweet name, and he's a pretty badass composer because the music is fantastic. Got some picture in the background. Very pretty, but very, you know, expected when it comes to these kind of steelbook games. And then we got the art book. Man, is this nice. It's like a beautiful magenta fusion cover. This is big. This is a big book. Ooh, it's got that smell too. And I don't know if it's like toxic inks. I don't know if it's dangerous, but it smells great and it reminds me of being a kid, you know, opening stuff up for the very first time. Very pretty. You guys can't see shit, but I'm gonna take other pictures of the book, and you're gonna be able to see what I'm looking at. But it goes through all the different, you know, concept drawings and has some quotations from the developers and things about the character and the graphic style, the environments, everything, the maps, the world. It's very, very interesting, very cool. I'm a little worried about going through every single page because my dirty ass fingers are gonna get grub stains all over the thing. That bothers me, but at the same time, hey, it might be worth it. It's good to look at. That's all there is to it. There's really not much else to explain. I just want to let everyone know that it exists because I had no goddamn idea that it even had a physical release already, let alone a collector's edition. It's sold out a lot of places, but there's still a couple main retailers online where you can get it from. I think I got mine from Best Buy, and I think it was 49 bucks. Not too shabby. So yeah, if you want to get a beautiful physical copy version of a game that is also very beautiful, this is the one to get. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Get this big fatso and shove it on your wall and look proud and confident doing so.